So what is going on, guys? I am Black Ops Amazing. Welcome back to another video, and today I don't specifically have a zombies video for you guys in terms of, well, I guess anything useful, not that we have too much nowadays. So I don't really have anything for you guys in this one in that regards. I really just wanted to speak my mind and talk to you guys in today's video, which I guess is pretty much what I do anyway. Make videos on whatever I feel like talking about, whatever topic I want to speak on. Usually it is zombies related, and it still is deep down, but I wanted to give my 2 cents on something that I've noticed that's built up over the past few years. I would say ever since Black Ops 4, so before that game, BO3, 2, 1, and World at War, I didn't really notice this as such, and then after that, so Black Ops 4, Cold War, and Vanguard, I did. But just before we continue, today's video is sponsored by Opera GX. Opera GX is a special version of the Opera browser, which is built specifically for gamers like me and you, which is one of the many reasons why this is the best browser, and I'm going to show you why. Because there is so much built into it that honestly there is no other browser out there that's like this. Let me show you just a few things that it includes. One of my favourite features are all of the integrated social media channels, so you can both chat and browse simultaneously with all of these social media channels that are out there, like TikTok, Discord, Twitch. This feature allows you to keep all of your social media at hand in your browser and get notifications from all of these social media apps that you use. So I've already got my WhatsApp on the sidebar, but I'm also going to add my Instagram, my Facebook Messenger, Telegram, Twitter. You can add TikTok if you want to and whatever else you use. All you've then got to do is log in and you can access all of your social media right here on the sidebar. Another cool feature is the GX Player, which lets you keep all of your favourite streaming services in one place. You can log into Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, all directly from the sidebar, and whenever you start streaming video or audio in the browser tabs, GX Player automatically pauses and then automatically resumes once the tab is finished. So again, personally, I use Apple Music, but if you use Spotify or Tidal, YouTube, all of that is available as well, and I can simply log into my Apple Music and listen to my songs whilst I'm browsing. And then the biggest thing for me being a gamer is the customization. I haven't seen another browser you can customize like this. All of the accents in Opera GX are inspired by neon lights and how they break the darkness of the night. You can customize the browser with particular themes, wallpapers, colors. You can also switch to light mode or go back to dark mode. Personally, I prefer dark on whatever I'm using. There are different wallpapers you can choose from, and then as you can see, there's loads more options as well. And another one of the many features that I think you guys will like is GX Corner, which allows you to stay up to date with free games. Opera actively searches for them and selects them personally, and often finds some real gems. It shows you the best deals, the newest releases, and breaking game news all in one easily accessible place. You can easily switch between platforms and also see the upcoming games in the release calendar. These are just a few of the many features that this browser includes. Honestly, hands down, this is the best one out there. Especially if you're a gamer, you should be using this browser, but even if you're not, it's great anyway. Oh, and Opera GX is also available on mobile. It's called GX Mobile, and it can be connected to the desktop version. So if you want to download GX Mobile, simply scan the QR code on screen. So there we go. Go ahead and download Opera GX for yourself by clicking the link down in the description. It's totally free. It is without a doubt the best browser that's available. So make sure you go ahead and do that, and thank you to Opera GX for sponsoring today's video. So anyway, since I've been making zombies videos since BO2 and a little bit on BO1 as well, I noticed and I thought about it that there was a shift after BO3 once Black Ops 4 came out. A shift in terms of mentality, in terms of what type of content you can make on Call of Duty Zombies, and also a shift in toxicity. You may have noticed it especially over the past few years, where there is so much more toxicity now in the zombies community compared to what there used to be. And most of this, I would say, just from what I've witnessed, is aimed towards bigger members of the community. So whether that be a YouTuber or someone on Twitter with thousands of followers, if you've got a bigger platform where you can voice your opinion and more people will see it, I have noticed that compared to the earlier days of this game mode, there is a lot more hate now, which is aimed towards those type of creators that make content on this game mode. So since I make videos just speaking about whatever I feel like, I just wanted to make a video giving my thoughts on it. But ever since Black Ops 4, where I would say this shift really began, I have noticed a lot of hate more towards bigger content creators for zombies. It started with BO4 and then got worse for Cold War. Not too much for Vanguard, perhaps because it wasn't such a popular game, so people just weren't as interested in any form of zombies content. And for me, there are 2 forms of toxicity when it comes to this game. One being on the actual game itself, and 2, toxicity aimed towards people. Now, as far as the game side of it goes, I don't really care. It's at the end of the day, it's a video game. So if you've got people hating on a game for whatever reason, say you hate something about Cold War zombies, or you hate BO4 zombies, you hate BO2 zombies, whatever game it is, whatever negative opinion you have on it, who really cares? That's the opinion I've always had on it anyway. It's never been that deep. Whether you make videos saying you don't like this about a game, or you completely hate it, or you like it, that's someone's opinion on a game. To me, it's the same as, I don't know, having a negative opinion on a movie or something that isn't aimed towards an actual person. So that side of it, having toxicity aimed towards a game, I really don't care about. For example, say Black Ops 2 Zombies was my favourite ever, and then a lot of people hated that and made content on it or ranted about it on Twitter. At the end of the day, who cares? And that has always happened. I remember BO3 when that came out, Shadows of Evil, there was so much hate towards it. Black Ops 4 got a lot of hate, Cold War did. At the end of the day, it's an opinion on a video game, so it's irrelevant in my eyes. But something that has built up over the past few years is, again, just from what I've seen, hate towards people in the zombies community. And I'm mainly talking about bigger YouTubers, and I think the reason for that is because you notice it a lot more. That goes for anything in life, really. When you've got more followers and more people are paying attention to you, when you've got more eyes on you, you're gonna get that anyway, naturally. But it also goes for anyone, really, because it seems like nowadays no one can have an opinion on this video game, on zombies, without there being someone or even a group hating on you for your opinion on a video game. They're not hating on your opinion that you have necessarily. They're not saying, okay, I disagree with you. I've just noticed that you can't, well, you can, but you can't make YouTube videos now on zombies giving your opinion, because then you get a lot of hate. And you might have noticed this over the past few years as well, compared to the type of content that people were making for zombies years ago. There were a lot of top 10 videos, which is all opinion based. There were a lot of theory videos, which again is all really sort of opinion based as well. There isn't much of that now, because any type of opinion you have on this game, you're not allowed it, which I've always thought is weird anyway. For any type of community on YouTube, it's called YouTube. The idea of this platform is to make whatever videos you want to, give your opinion. That's always what I've done. I've just made the type of videos that I want to make and that viewers want to see when that type of stuff is available to make. Right now it isn't, because there's no new zombie stuff from Treyarch. It's difficult to make that sort of video, but you might notice now that there is a lot less variety in terms of zombies content, because from what I've seen from other YouTubers, they don't want to make that type of video because they know the type of comments they're gonna get. Where unlike before BO4, you could do that, and you would get people going against your opinion, which is fine. It's actually a good thing. And I don't really know where it's come from. The one correlation I have noticed is that since Zombies reached its peak and then has gone downhill ever since, so Black Ops 4 and then Cold War and then Vanguard, it's gotten worse, so that could be a correlation. And it's something I've said before, I think. When Treyarch release a good game, the community is high-spirited and happy, and when they release a bad game, it's low and a lot of people are negative. But not only negative towards the game, towards other people, which has always just been so weird to me, why you would hate on someone for having an opinion about a video game. Yeah, it was just something I wanted to make a video on, since I've noticed it growing over the past few years, and well, I just talk about whatever I feel like. This is what I feel like today, where this hatred seems to have built up in the zombies community towards YouTubers, people on Twitter, I guess towards everyone really, for having an opinion on zombies that you don't like. And it's just something I can't get my head around, because it's a game, and it's those same people who are being hateful towards others that talk about how they don't like toxicity in zombies. Yet what they don't realise is the toxicity that they're talking about is aimed towards the game, which is fine. Yet it's those same people that are then being toxic towards actual individuals, which in my opinion isn't fine. And what it's led towards is less creativity, less willingness for people to speak their minds, which is sad, because that's what YouTube is. That's why a lot of people started YouTube, to just make whatever type of content you want to without having to deal with that. And when you do get bigger followers, a bigger subscriber count, or more people watching, that just comes naturally anyway. But a lot of it within zombies is forced now, and there's this tiny small mob mentality where any big zombies YouTuber just automatically gets hate, or there's hate towards them now for no particular reason other than making videos that they don't like or don't agree with, or having opinions that they don't like. Yeah, it's just kind of sad, because zombies really was built up by YouTubers. World at War especially, I wasn't around then, but I watched a lot of people that made zombies videos during World at War, even Black Ops 1. This game was built by zombies YouTubers and the zombies community, so to see those type of people now getting hate, that doesn't include me, because like I said, I didn't make videos then, but to see those type of OG people now getting hate simply because they have a different opinion to you, or maybe don't like games that have released now for zombies, when those are the people that built this mode up. Treyarch would even admit it themselves. Zombies in the early days was a community game mode, and the majority of that was YouTube content and videos. So to see those same YouTubers who are the OGs and built this mode now just get hated on for no reason, it's just kind of sad. But I do think a lot of that, as I mentioned earlier, has to go with the product that Treyarch are releasing now. When they release good games, the majority of people are happy and you notice it less, and when they release bad games, then this is kind of what you get, which is why Tryout's next game in 2024 does leave me hopeful, because I think, especially with the amount of time they're getting to make that now, 4 years development time, we should see a good product, and hopefully less of this will appear, just because any type of toxicity in a community isn't what you want to see. Not when it's aimed towards other people. When it's about a game, who cares really? But yeah, there we go. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. I'd be actually really interested to see what you guys think about this. Make sure you are subscribed to stay up to date with the latest videos on the channel. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye.